Hello traders, welcome back to LutaMarkets Channel. I'm really excited to have you here today because we're going to do something a little different. I want to take you on a full recap of EURUSD, one single pair, starting from July 13th all the way to September. And trust me, this is going to be amazing because you'll see how the market has been following step by step what we've been analyzing and sharing every single week. So let's dive in. Now, as you can see here on TradingView, these lines and structures you're seeing are not random. These are the same analyses I shared weeks ago. And if you follow carefully, you'll notice that price has respected and moved almost exactly the way we predicted. That's why I always say, trading without knowledge is like gambling. But when you understand market structure, liquidity, and trends, the chart starts speaking to you. On July 13th, I shared my weekly analysis with my students across my different groups, Telegram, Discord, and WhatsApp. I told them price is about to buy. And yes, if you look here, that's exactly what happened. Price reacted and moved upward following our projection. That was the first confirmation that our structure was right on track. Then came July 28th. After the buy, I updated the analysis again, showing that the next move would be a sell. And sure enough, the market respected the structure and dropped just as expected. This is the beauty of weekly analysis. It allows us to stay one step ahead of the market instead of chasing it. Moving into August 3rd, I shared a new chart. The structure showed that price would first buy, then sell. And look at what happened. The first move was indeed a strong buy, followed by the drop we anticipated. Every step, the market was aligning with the analysis. On August 10th, I shared something even more interesting. This was an update where I explained to my students that the market structure had shifted. Price was building up liquidity, and this time, instead of selling heavily, we were going to see more buying pressure. This is an important teaching point. Markets can change trend depending on liquidity. That's why you can't just stick to one side blindly. You must read the structure, understand where liquidity is, and adapt. And yes, the market continued buying exactly as we explained in that update. Then on August 17th, I came back again with another analysis. This time I explained price is not done yet. It will continue pushing higher before we start thinking of selling. And again, EURUSD respected that outlook. Price pushed up further even though it didn't fully reach our top buy zone. Instead, it started accumulating more liquidity in that area. Fast forward to August 31st, I shared another weekly outlook showing that the bullish trend was still intact. I told my groups that the market would keep buying because the uptrend hadn't ended yet. And what happened? Exactly that. Price climbed higher, sweeping liquidity from the upper levels just as projected. Finally, on September 7th, I shared the latest update. I explained that the market would buy one more time to grab those liquidity levels up there, and after that, we should expect a sell. And if you check the market this past week, that is exactly what it did. So traders, what's the big takeaway here? The lesson is clear. Knowledge is power in trading. All these predictions from July 13th until today didn't happen by luck. They came from understanding market structure, liquidity, accumulation, and order flow. This is why I always tell my students, don't just trade blindly. Don't rely only on signals. Learn to read the market for yourself. Once you understand how to analyze and anticipate moves, the chart will make sense and you'll trade with confidence. So that's the full EURUSD recap from mid-July up until September. I hope you've learned something valuable from this journey. Next week, I'll be bringing you another recap, this time on GBP-USD, starting from July as well. And after that, we'll move to other pairs like AUD-USD, NZD-USD, USD-CHF, and many more. So make sure you stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't already, and keep following along with our weekly analyses. Remember, at LutaMarkets, every Sunday, I share these outlooks so you can stay ahead of the market. Thank you for watching, traders. Trade smart, trade with knowledge, and I'll see you in the next update.